Oftentimes, we're talking on the phone or watching a video, and all of a sudden, you're pelted with a pronounced pop. A burst of babble, talking turned into distortion. What is this disturbing noise we hear? Is it a cruel trick brought on by our lack of faith? Whose fault is it really? And how does moving the mic prevent this problem? This tomfoolery is called a plosive. These are bursts of air coming out of our face holes. These bursts hit the microphone's diaphragm, causing these most unpleasant noises. Puh. 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 To best understand how to prevent plosives, let's first briefly explain how a microphone actually works. A mic has a diaphragm, which is a thin piece of material that interacts with air pressure changes, like our voice or sound. And this interaction creates or alters an electrical signal. Now, if we say normal speech is putting out this much air pressure, then plosives, even at the same volume, are putting out this much air pressure. It's too much for the mic to handle. Plosives can be sounds like puh, tuh, buh, cuh. They're sending out even more air pressure at the same volumes, just the nature of the way those letters are pronounced. It's like the sound is explosive coming out of your mouth. It's too much air pressure which hits the microphone diaphragm, which causes that horrendous noise. That horrendous noise is distortion from too much air pressure. Now that we know what the sound is and what's causing it, we can start to talk about how to fix the problem. With a normal cell phone microphone, or the ones that come in the headphones that you get for free with your phone, oftentimes the simplest solution is just moving the mic further away from your mouth, and that can prevent a lot of the plosive problems. There's so many different software features that are built in the phone to try to raise and lower the volume levels of the mic to try to match your sound so that way you sound normal, that when it's too close, you create overloading of the microphone by it auto-adjusting, trying to get it right. So if you just move it away, you prevent that explosive pressure. When we start talking about professional equipment and studio mics, a lot of those mics have pop filters built onto their mics already to help prevent plosives. Now those pop filters might be foam or something else that you see wrapped around the microphone to help try to alleviate some of that pressure. Another thing that you might see a lot are windscreens. Now windscreens are grates of either metal or fabric mesh put in front of the microphone to help prevent a lot of that low frequency burst from your voice and allowing just the higher frequency sounds to get through, which produces more clarity. Oftentimes the best solutions are the simplest solutions. If you notice you're getting a ton of horrible feedback and a lot of distortion in your speech, try backing away from the mic and giving it a little bit of space. Don't increase your volume too much though when you move the mic away, because that will counteract what you're actually trying to do by reducing the plosive power. Most importantly, understand that your voice is actually moving air, which is hitting this diaphragm, which is creating an electrical signal, which is then being turned into sound. So if you overload the diaphragm, the signal going in is going to be distorted and crummy anyways. Speaking of less pressure and increased volume, make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I like to take the marvels of modern media and mentor it to the masses. If you have any questions about microphones or audio in general, leave it down in the comments. Your questions are like inoffensive plosives to my ears. Plus, the more questions you ask, the more opportunities you give me to make more videos to answer those questions.